Christmas and a very special and wonderful and blessed New Year. You know, whenever I spend time at Christmas, and Christmas is a very special time of the year for me, I like to reflect back on the whole entire month of December. You know, as human beings, we're kind of strange. That's why I like us so much. We have a tendency at the end of every year to kind of think about things that we are supposed to have a sense of gratitude and humility about all year long. But I like this month because something happens this month. It's almost like the world changes, and we celebrate 3 beautiful feasts during this month. We celebrate Hanukkah, we celebrate Christmas, and we celebrate Kwanzaa. Now, I love every one of those feasts because I think they're feasts we can all celebrate deep in our hearts because they all speak to the spirit that we have inside. Hanukkah teaches us about light. And we talked a lot about light tonight. Now, deep down inside of us, there's a powerful spiritual light that just wants to shine, that wants to be able to reflect and touch others in this world. And we can do that in a very simple way, just by being who we are. Now, I truly believe that God created each one of us in a very special way, in God's image. And if we truly just live our life as we're taught so many times, in simplicity, in faith, and in love. And just by the way we live our life, by the simple things we do day in and day out, there's the little things that count, that make us who we are. And we carry a message of love to other people by the little things we do day in and day out. By the touch of one another, the saying hello to another person, the acknowledging another human being. But it's the little things that make everything wonderful and great. And that's what light is really all about. In Christmas, it's a time to celebrate a child, a beautiful little child. And we do it in many ways. We do it through even my buddy Santa Claus, who actually is St. Nick.
Yeah.
And it's a real celebration of gift giving. And the greatest gift that we have is the gift of ourselves that we can share with others and give to others by each and every day of our life. We can learn to laugh and to loosen up and to enjoy life. It's a time of celebration. It's a time to think about the child in the crib, the child of humility and the child of love. I love that little kid. He's special. Inside of all of us, there is a little kid. And at Christmas time, we have to let that little child come out and be alive and be able just to play and have fun and enjoy life. Life is to be celebrated. We're told in the Bible, the child shall lead us. And I really believe this very strongly, that we come into this world as a child. It's a beautiful thing. And I still feel that those first 3 or 4 years of our life, we're still connected to the angels. We're still talking to the other side. We're still in touch. And then we go into this thing called the world. We have this wonderful thing here called dysfunctionality. Isn't it great? It's wonderful. We got to get wacky. We got to get crazy, do all kinds of crazy things. And then we have to rediscover the child. So I always love that phrase, you know, you come into the world in diapers and you go out in diapers. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's the way it's supposed to be. So as you get older, you become more childlike. You don't worry about anything. You have more fun. You know, I love being a senior citizen. It's fantastic. It's wonderful. There's nothing to worry about anymore. You don't worry about how you look. You just enjoy life. You celebrate. That's what life is supposed to be. You think of Kwanzaa. And Kwanzaa is a time of gratitude, abundance, and celebration. It's a time to celebrate our history. It's a time to acknowledge who we are as a person, to acknowledge the beauty inside of ourselves. Don't be afraid of your history. Your roots and your history are your greatest teacher in this world. And each one of us is exactly who we are supposed to be. We're God's gift. It's so fantastic. It's wonderful. So great to be able to look back in history and just see where you came from. Not to look at it negatively. Because I really believe that every experience we've gone through, no matter what it is, we're supposed to experience. Because your experience will bring you strength if you're willing to face it and deal with it. So tonight, in a very special way, because I love celebrating history, I love celebrating abundance, I love celebrating life, I want to do a little meditation with you that I feel is kind of special for this very special time of the year. So I really think it will bring out what we're trying to say. Because we're celebrating the birth of a child tonight. Tonight we're having a birthday party. I think we have enough candles here tonight to reflect back over 2,000 years, so it's not a problem at all. I hope the fire alarm doesn't go off, but that's all right. We won't worry about that too. But I think we need this wonderful celebration of a birthday. And just think about it. We're celebrating our birth today, the birth of the child inside of us. One of my greatest friends during this time of the year is a little character named Snoopy. And I love Snoopy. You know why I love Snoopy? Because he's a free spirit. He has that energy, that spiritual energy inside of him. He celebrates and enjoys life. He doesn't worry. Just lets it all hang out. And that's how it's supposed to be tonight. It's a birthday party, the birthday of a child, the birthday of our Lord Jesus, the birthday of a simple, beautiful person who's trying to tell us to look within. So I'm going to do a meditation tonight on the manger to kind of bring out this beautiful gift of the child inside of each and every one of us. And I truly believe it'll connect us to the beauty of our spirit. So I'd like you to close your eyes and just relax. I want you to visualize a star, a beautiful guiding light. I'd like you to visualize this room filled with angels. And angels are telling us something very special tonight. They're telling us to go on a journey. Mary and Joseph went on that journey. And like many people in this world, they couldn't find a place to stay. They ended up in a manger. They ended up cuddling together with the animals. A place of warmth, a place of beauty. And in that beautiful little manger, a child was born. It was born in a place of simplicity, a place of love, and a place of beauty. The star, the angels, they celebrated with joy over the birth of this child. And they sent a message to the poorest people of the land, the shepherds. And the star sent a message to the richest people of the land, the kings. They were all brought to the stable. The rich, the poor, it doesn't make any difference. We're all equal. We're all God's servants. We're brought to the child. To me, tonight, as I celebrate this beautiful feast, I think about the stable. It's a place where I can feel safe. It's a place where I know I belong. It's a place where I'm protected. It's a place of serenity. Think tonight of all the special places in your life where you feel safe, where you feel comfortable, where you belong, where you're connected to the energy of love. In that stable, we're all invited. No matter how much we look on the outside, no matter how much we have, no matter how much we don't have, it doesn't make a difference. Each one of us are one of God's servants. You've been given gifts. The gifts are to be shared. So tonight, on a very sacred and beautiful night, from the safety of your own heart, from the stable within you, in each and every one of us, remember there's a beautiful child inside of us, and that child is giving us a gift tonight. The child gives us the gift of faith and tells us to believe. And if we believe, it will happen. We get the gift of hope, knowing we'll be led by a child. But above all, we're given the gift of love. God gave us that gift at the moment of our birth. And tonight, we are reminded by the beautiful concept of the stable, a place where I can go to renew that gift and know that I'm able to share that gift with others. And if I share the gift of myself with others, God will give it back to me 100-fold. So tonight, as we leave here, and we celebrate this beautiful mystery of the birth of a beautiful child, take the gift of yourself, share it with all those that you meet. As you share it with others, know the gifts will come back to you. For we are God's children. We are blessed, we are special, and we are loved. And so in the spirit of the child, we come together tonight to celebrate a child's birthday, to celebrate the power, energy of love that we have inside of us. Reach out, touch another human being, and by the way you live your life, give the spirit and energy of love to all those you come in contact with. May God bless all of us on this very special night as we celebrate the birthday of a beautiful child.